I will be talking about something every programmer must master, the principles of debugging and a good programming. Whether we are writing a small script or building large systems, debugging and clean code are what can keep the structure from falling apart. In this presentation, I'll be take you through the key ideas that help developers write better code and fix bugs effectively. So I'll be start our today works. The first thing, what is debugging? First of all, we learn about this term debugging. So debugging means identifying and removing errors from our code. It's like detective work. The program doesn't behave as expected and we trace clues to find the root cause. So why is these errors come? So for example, I'll be elaborate with you example. Let's say we run a program and just like a Python program and get the wrong output. The process of examining, uh, go through the each line, the logic, checking variables and fixing a syntax error, that's all debugging. Okay, so it's not just about fixing mistakes, it's also about understanding how the code flows, runs line by line and finding where things go wrong. So this is the main thing about debugging. I think you should understood the word debugging and let's go to the principles of debugging. So here are some essential principles every programmer should follow when debugging. So first of all, there is five principles: reproduce the bug, isolate problem, understand before fixing, use debugging tools, and keep it simple. So first of all, reproduce the bug. So make sure you can recreate the issue. If you can't reproduce it, you can't fix it. Okay, confirm you can recreate the problem, that is the reproduce the bug. And isolate problem, second one is isolate problem, find exact code causing bug. So narrow down the part of code where the error happens. Okay, so third is understand before fixing. Understand before fixing means debugging. Okay, so do not just guess. Okay, read and analyze carefully and understand the logic. uh, what you want to go, what you want in this code and what are you going. Okay, the third is use debugging tools, just like IDs like VS Code, PyCharm. There's a lot of today's there's a lot of debugging tools like VS Code, PyCharm, Cursor AI. That is going to be very popular in these days and track down your debug. Okay, and the third one is keep it simple. So when you are going to be write some code, so it's depend upon you how to you write, and then when you are come down and there's any debug, how you can see it and debug it. Okay, sometimes bugs are caused by small issues, don't overcomplicate the fix. Okay, so I'll be at one point here, a good debugger thinks logically and patiently. Okay, and they learn more about the code each time they fix something. So in programming, I'll be so when you are going to be write a code, it's depend upon you. In beginning, there's a lot, but I will like to add something is here that a junior and senior developer always keep wrong, mean keep debugging. Okay, it's a part of coding. If a person that is not debugging, it's I think it's not a real programmer. Okay, and the next thing is what is good programming. uh, Good programming isn't just writing code that works, it means writing code that is readable maintainable and efficient also. Okay, so think of it like writing a good essay, not just correct spelling but also clear structure and flow. Okay, not just a correct but clear and efficient, and also flow in this. So the next thing is principles of good programming. There is a lot of principles, but here we'll discuss some of these. One, use first of all readable code with meaningful names. uh, that is write readable code first of all. Second one is write comments where needed, but don't overdo it. Means don't every line you commit, every line you commit, not, it's not a good practice. And third one is dry principle. Don't repeat yourself, use functions or loops to avoid redundancy. Okay, the fourth one is keep function short. Each function should do one thing only. Okay, it can be readable. A new programmer can come and easily understand your code. And the fourth one is key functions short. That's each function should do one thing as already done. And five thing is test often. After writing each part, don't wait till the end. Okay, the sixth one is handle errors. Use try except. That is very important in Python. If you don't use it, you face a couple of hardships, tricky things in this code. Okay, in your code. So code is easier to fix and improve. That's it. So by following these principles, your code becomes more reliable and easier to fix and improve later. So we are going to be next our slide, that is common mistakes and how to avoid. So there is three things I would like to. Here are some common beginners mistakes in coding and how to avoid them. Okay, so first of all, forgetting semicolons or brackets, or just small things, because it depend upon language, very language to language. Okay, some languages like case sensitive like Java. Okay, some languages not, just like. Okay, always format your code properly, and copy pasting without understand every line you learn, you write. Okay, and the third thing is not ready errors, reading error messages. Okay, sometimes you just ignoring errors. Why? When you are debugging, see why this happened. Okay, they usually tell you exactly what's wrong with your code, where is missing, what things you should add, you should fix it. Okay, so debugging mean becomes easier if we avoid careless mistakes early on. And the next thing is real life examples and helpful websites I recommend really you. So first of all, Stack Overflow. There's a lot of community about debugging. There's a lot of questions. People have problems, then they will put on Stack Overflow, and you will find best solutions by providing by the peoples. Okay, this is a community by of persons, and I'll be show you from a website that's how it's look like, and that's it's look like. Okay, here's a lot of them, and then you can see I can't see the bottom icon. I using bootstrap, what should I do? So people come and see and give a best suggestion here, and you can solve. Maybe it's not work, maybe it's work. Okay, so that's it. So it's look like Stack Overflow. You can go and log in and explore new things. So second is Python tutor. This is also a very important to how to visualize your error. So I'll be show you with an example, that is a Python code. Okay, so how it visualize. Oh, it gives an error. So where is error? Syntax error expected semicolon. So okay, I'll be add, and then visualize it. Oh, it works. uh, you can see here's add function, it comes print result, it's everything. Okay, it's can done. Okay, you can visualize each and everything step by step. It's just a simple example. I'm not going to be more complex, so it's a simple example here, so you can explore. Mm, of course, go and explore Python tutor. I'll be show you. You can simply Python tutor, and you also see in this video show visualize code execution step by step of every language, just like C, C sharp, Java, Python. Okay, so the next thing is yeah, okay, conclusion and final thoughts. uh, so debugging learns from bugs, don't just fix them. And to summarize, I think I'll be summarized in some few lines, like debugging is not just about fixing bugs, it's about learning from them. And good programming is not about writing code fast, but writing it well in and readable form. Always take your time, write clearly, and understand the logic behind every line of code. And that is uh, things that you should practice in your life, in your when you are coding, debugging. Good programming practice, learn from bugs. That's it. Clear, maintainable, readable, reliable code take time and understand logic, what's deeply, and you will be master these skills and for long lasting in your life, and it will help you a lot in your life. So these suggested websites, I'll be show you, that is Stack Overflow. I will show you W3 School. It's very important, it's very initiative for a beginner. And third one is Geeks for Greeks debugging page. So I'll be show you, I'll be open it here. Okay, here, so that is W3. Do you schools, you can learn a lot of languages: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, Python, Java, PHP. There's a lot, React, MySQL, jQuery, lot of. Okay, so you can try it and in your life, of course not in your life, in your daily life, and see what happens. Okay. Mm, if you have a problem, any things that you're not going to be searched, not going to be find, that you will come here and find a solution. So thank you for listening. I hope this presentation gave you useful insights into two of the most important aspects of coding. So bye, see you soon.